Hello, how is everyone doing? It's that time of the week, that time of the summer where I tend to go a little wacky and get some guitars. It feels like every season I'm trying to get guitars or selling guitars. In any event, though, this is a beauty. This is a Gibson ES 330. And why did I get this guitar? I've always loved this guitar in a way. So one of my idols is Grant Green. Idle Moments was one of the first albums I ever had, and I mean Grant sounds great off of any of the guitars that he played. One of the reasons I got this is I don't own anything with a P90, so this is my only P90 guitars. I thought about getting a 335, and I A/B'd this with a lot of 335s, and ended up choosing this. One, because very different in the sense that a 335 has a center block. This is completely hollowed through, and most 335s have humbuckers and stuff. So yeah, and this is extremely light because of the lack of center blocks. I love it because it's got the 60s block inlays. Love the tulip type of kind of retro tuning pegs as far as that's concerned. So yeah, it sounds great. So let's hear it. And I got another guitar, so this is kind of like a two for one, for lack of a better word, because I still wanted a 335, but I ended up getting. You'll see it after I play this guitar. It's an Eastman. Spoiler alert from that perspective. It's an Eastman. But all right, let's hear this. Enough talking. right, so some really, really rich dark tones, and this thing is a stunner. So look at the back, really, really nice. Gibson is upping its game, my friends. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fretboard on this thing, and the P90s on this are Gibson's P90s. I actually A/B'd this with the Eastman that has a Lawler P90s, and that was actually pretty good. But I think this kind of yeah, sizes up from that perspective. I love the fact this with this tailpiece. It's almost like an arch top. It's a wonderful, wonderful guitar to play. I'm gonna learn it a little bit. Right now, it's strung with Tomastic Infel flat wounds 13s, and it plays like butter. It's been set up. So that's this guitar. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go to the next one now. Ooh, 2 for 1. So, as I said, all right. All right. I think I'm going to call this guitar Blackie, and you can see for the obvious reason. This is brand new. Got it at South Shore Music in Massachusetts. Weymouth's a great, great place. So for those of you who live in Massachusetts, go visit and buy some stuff. So how did I come about this? So I owned a 339 before. I've owned several Eastmans. I love Eastman guitars. I've owned them for years. At one point, I had 5 Eastmans, so they're terrific brands. I don't buy Eastmans to save money. They're not that cheap, to be honest with you. The quality of the stuff that they're putting out is equivalent to Gibsons. So I have 3 Gibsons. I've got the 330, I've got the L7, and I've got my beautiful Gibson 175 from 1980 from that perspective. Eastmans can stand on their own, and there are gorgeous guitars. I'll put them up against any American brand or any Japanese brand from that perspective. So let's go to this thing. So this is the 484, T-484, which is basically their take on the 335. Woods on here are pretty much like laminate, but the fretboard itself is rosewood, whereas the fretboard on the Gibson, the fretboard is ebony here. Fretboard on the Gibson is rosewood. Yeah. So yeah, this sounds really, really, really nice. The pickups on here are Seymour Duncan in the neck, and I think it's Seymour Duncan Jazz in Seymour Duncan Jazz here, and it's and the 59 in the bridge. So all right, hopefully I got it right. Just Google it. Don't kill me if I got it wrong. So let's hear this guitar, and I'll talk a little bit about some of the differences between them. All right, so there you have it. I mean, two wonderful, wonderful guitars. Very, very different, even though they have the same shape. This is absolutely gorgeous, and this is really hot off the press. Nothing has been done to this. No setup. In fact, it's strung with Diodario NYX or NYL, whatever it's called, from 10 to 46. So there's not flat wounds in that. This one has been set up, so and it plays slightly better. And just for you folks who don't know the different dimensions, this is like a little boy. Let's put it this way. And this is the big man. It's beautiful, beautiful guitars. This one does have a center block in it, but extremely, extremely comfortable because of the size. So very, very different, very similar. They both got a great jazz tone. Yeah, American, Chinese, they're just good guitars. All right then. Thank you again for watching. Practice, practice, and practice some more.